Hey YouTube, out on a roadshow just now. This is the P-Bass. That's really the joke. The video could just be over there. So I made this for my pal Peg, and I even wrote on the back it was 2011. September 2011. It's kitchen worktop. It used to be a Marlin P-Bass. I've actually got my name on, even got my Super Ego logo on it. So, really, how am I going to make this 5 minutes long? It's kind of awkward sitting here because I've got like folk sitting about. We're going to have a bit of a jam, and I'll play it as a sort of demo of it. But basically,
Do you want to plug it in?
Aye, for the jam I'll plug it in. But I figured I might as well talk about it because the joke's kind of been done. It's a massive P. It's also Peg had his car. I've been known Peg for years. For many years, his first car was a Vauxhall Astra that was this colour, and it crashed. Did you crash it? No, I helped you tow it I towed it with a super springy rope to the scrapyard, and he got a big note for it. The first time I'd ever heard a big note, which is £100. I'll give you a big note. The two of us were pissing ourselves laughing. So yeah, so the serial number on it is M519DUS, which is the registration plate of Peg's car. It's pretty simple. It was kind of a joke, but it plays alright, and I've actually used it down here having a jam a few times. It's just Peg's bass, which is kind of bizarre, and he's like, Peg does recordings and stuff and he just uses it, and it's like, well, it's a P-Bass, and it weighs an absolute ton, obviously, but it's still a bass. If you're using it for recording, I wouldn't be gigging with it, I don't think. Well, I would if it was one song on a TV show for jokes. This is just a piece of aluminium to make the middle bit of the P, and it was meant to be screwed on, but I just cut it too accurately, so actually it's just sitting wedged onto the pickup. So I mean, you can just peel it off. Later on it was going to have screws in it, but it's still on, and that's like 9 years later. So new record for shortest Mad Malko video for many years, because that's me just, there's not really much to talk about. It's got a volume and a tone and an output, a P-Bass pickup. It used to be a Marlin. That's kind of it. So hopefully later on, after we've had a little bit more of the Bucky, we'll have a bit of a, sorry, top was on it. One of the joys of Bucky, top, you can put the top on so it doesn't fall over. We'll have a wee bit of a jam later on. My pal Mo, Peg and Andy are here. We're going to form a wee band for this evening's jam, and play a song of some description, and I'll play this, and I'll actually plug it in. It's a wee bit unplugged, but it's quite loud because it's got so much mass. And it's still in tune because I've not touched it since I picked it up. Rock on! Catch you all later, possibly later on tonight, if it turns out not to be just a mad rabble, or if I just get too drunk and decide to post a mad rabble. Catch you later!